Hello everyone, today I'll show you how to change the interface settings or UI settings in Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Let's begin by opening the main menu. Do so by pressing the escape key or the menu key on the menu key on the controller, the escape key on the keyboard, I'm sorry. Once here, select options, and in options make sure you go to interface. Here, let's start off with the save zone calibration. Here you can adjust, well, the save zone, the edges of the actual gameplay. Well, your gameplay stuff, for example, minimap, objectives, everything about the UI will not exceed those boundaries. You can decrease them, increase them, as you can see there is a limit, or of course you can reset them. I will go back to this. There is also option for wide UI. This is locked because my aspect ratio is lower than 21:9. Aspect ratio is under video, and if you scroll down, here it is. I only have 19:10 and 19:9 to choose from. If you have a wider monitor, of course this will be available. There is interface language. Here you can choose one of the available language packs. After you make your choice, the game will ask you to reload the game. After that, the game will be in the language you picked from. There is the color preset. You can set it to default, red-green blindness and blue-yellow blindness, as you can see. Right here on the right side of the monitor. I will stick with default. There is text size. You can change it between smaller, medium and larger. There is icon size. It works the same way, smaller, medium, larger. There is camera dot. You can set it to off, smaller, medium, larger, or back to off. If enabled, you can also change its color. You can pick between white, maroon, orange, yellow, green, blue, red, purple, violet, dark blue, magenta, black. Here is some of those colors, as you can see. I'll go back to this turned off. Once you are done with these settings, there is of course the HUD settings. There is HUD preset. You can set it to either default, simplified, as you can see, minimal, disabled, or back to default. There is also the HUD VFX customization. Here you can simply customize everything about your HUD, except, well, positions of things where they show up. There is tips and messages. You can show them all, critical only, and none. I'll stick with critical. There is control reminders, which you can toggle on or off. Objective displays, that goes the same way. Celebrations on or off. Icons on or off. Highlight interest points on or off. Compass on or off. Loot notifications on or off. Loot effects on or off. Interaction prompts on or off. Letter reader on or off. Location tracker. Boss info. Enemy health. Wanted level meter. Aiming reticle. Under naval is the naval hints, which you can choose between dynamic, manual, and off. There is ship info, ship health bars, aiming arc, ship weak points, spyglass panel, highlight docking, boarding. Under hero there is player info, ability widget, quick access, tools widget, pistol ammo, visibility meter, target lock, combat effects, parry effects, sheath outline, stealth outline, whistle pulse, perception indicator, awareness indicator, red attack, whistle pulse, as you can see right here. I'm sorry, it was turned off, I didn't see that. Awareness indicator, range attack indicator, and that's it for HUD VFX customization. This took a while, let's move on. There is HUD opacity. You can choose, well, the opacity of the HUD. Go as low as 50 or as high as 100. Of course, if you want to disable HUD, we went through it here. There is also HUD background. You can enable it to give your HUD some background, so it stands out more against the, well, game itself. You can disable it, select the opacity, go as low as 10 or as high as 100 with steps of 10. You can adjust it manually with those arrows. And I think that's all for interface settings. Simply close this, and that's about it. Thank you for watching, and please make sure to like, comment and subscribe.